them only because now we can use it as a distraction, but then she gets offended. And then she's like, oh, that's awful. You're just beating up on me. And that's just, you know. And the thing is the balance is we're not out to beat up on these dogs, but we are out to make clear to them that they don't get to make those choices. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So it's hurtful, you know, she puts on this, it's not an act, I'm sure she is offended, but she puts on this demeanor of, oh my God, you're killing me. This is just so horrible. And what happens is she's learned that that's a button pusher because she knows that as soon as she acts that way, the pressure comes off. People are like, oh gosh, she doesn't like it. Let's leave her alone. And as a result, she's developed some pretty hardened habits. So as soon as you start putting any pressure on her at all, she just quits. And she gets all sulky and she gets all mad, and it's just like, no, you gotta power through. So our lesson today is going to be that. Now, basically, when, and I think we had talked a little bit about this before when you guys were here, door greeting behavior, grandkids, kids, neighbors, what have you. She's on a leash and collar, and you approach the door together. But when your guest comes in, she's all, hi, how you doing? And jumping on him and grabbing at him and stuff like that. You organize the behavior so that she has to sit. So when you open the door and you approach, or if you're taking her for a walk and you're out on the street, everyone's going to want to pet this. Look how cute she is. Okay? So, oh, can I pet your puppy? No. Just a minute. Let me organize her so that when you go to pet her, she's not jumping all over you. Most people will understand that. If you get one of those that says, oh, don't worry, dogs love me, tell them my 90-year-old mother doesn't, or whomever. And, you know, it doesn't, you know, I'm glad that you like dogs, but not everybody likes dogs as much as you do.
People are insane.
People are incredibly rude.
Come up to our Shivas who
Yeah.
they were afraid might bite them.
Yeah.
And say, she may be aggressive. Not to me. Oh, okay.
Let's go. No.
But I don't want a lawsuit.
Sit. Good. Just like that. Good girl. And you don't want to give her the big giant love fest because that invites that arousal.
Mm-hmm.
All right? So she can be told from here, very nice. But not the big, good goo, good dog. And when you instruct your guests, you instruct them the exact same way that I instructed you. You don't want to lean down or reach out. From here. Leave it. Good girl. And then you lean in. Because what people don't realize is this is a threat to a dog. Okay? That's why people get face bit. Okay? And this is a threat. So you want to, you know, make sure the dog understands, here I am, or here your guest is, or whoever the person is. Stand still, and then basically extend your hand, palm down, let her sniff, and then you tell her leave it, so then when they go to pet, it doesn't come as a big surprise. Make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Okay, little lady.
Linda, when you're staying in the house on the leash and collar, we're going to literally leave a leash on her in the house with the collar?
And when you cannot supervise her behavior indoors, she's in a crate,
Okay.
yes.
Yeah.
Because she's only going to be here for a couple weeks for training.
Right.
So, you know, off, no, off. Tell her to SIT.
Sit, Lucy.
Call her. It's Lucy here.
Lucy, here.
Sit.
Sit.
Good. Okay.
Good girl.
Don't use your hands.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Well, that means basically stay anyways. So you don't want. There we go. Good girl. Nicely done. Make her sit.
Sit.
Good. Okay. But the thing is yeah, when she's in the house, because she's only going to be here for a couple weeks altogether. So essentially, you're going to have a lot of follow-up when she goes home. In order to be able to maintain that training going forward, you need to be able to control outcomes, which means when you can't supervise her directly, she's in a crate. When you can supervise her directly, she's got her gear on,
Okay.
the leash is in your hand, you're ready to teach, and she's ready to learn. Okay?